Hey guys, I'm MUT back here for another video, guys. Welcome back to an episode of my daily sniping series. And as I always say, guys, I try my best to make each and every single video better and better. So what I'm going to start doing in these sniping series is I'm actually going to go ahead and snipe for about an hour or hour and a half. And I'm going to go ahead and just show you highlights of all the snipes I get. And then after this video is over, I'm going to show you all the profit I'm making from this video. So I'm going to show you all the cards selling and everything like that. So again, guys, just a quick, featured thing. Again, I try my best to make all my content better and better each and every episode. So that's going to be something we're going to do. Also, we're going to talk about 3 or 4 topics of video. So let's get started. Today, guys, first thing I want to talk about is going to be what overall should you be right now. I got a comment asking that exact question was, what overall should I be right now? What's a good overall to be at? So obviously, I'm a 95 overall, and I believe the highest right now is a 96 overall. So with that in mind, that's going to be the top of the top, of the line when it comes to overalls. What overall should you be at? I would say right now, roughly everyone should be around an 88 to 89 overall. Now, we're not at a point where we have 99 overalls in the game yet, right? And we're not at a point where 96 and 97s are common. That's right, as of right now, a kind of rare occurrence to have a 96 or 97 overall on your team. Now, obviously, yes, you can get powered up players, and Team of the Year, for example, are 94s or 96 overalls. So in that kind of general range, probably 88 to 89 overall. If you're higher than that, you're above average. If you're lower than that, you're below average. So that's what I would say is like the general idea of what overall you should be right now. Now, going into February, when we get Ultimate Legends and that kind of stuff starts popping off, that's when, that overall will change and go a little bit higher. Probably in February, we'll get to a 92 overall, 91, 92 overall being the common, being the normal overall to be at. Tell me down below, guys, what overall are you at currently right now? Again, I'm 95. My budget squad's an 87. So I'm kind of in that range where, again, I'm kind of like, at the normal range and I'm above. Next thing we're going to talk about, guys, is going to be why is next week so huge? Well, guys, we have a lot of stuff coming out this upcoming week. First off, starting off on Monday, we have Team of the Year offense releasing. Now, I know if you kind of out of it or you haven't been playing MUT that much, you're kind of like, wait, Team of the Year offense already came out. No. Team of the Year defense came out and Team of the Year rookie defense came out. And in the form of those sets were actually in the game. There was packs in the game that let you get these players. Well, now the same concept's going to apply, but for offense. So the exact same sets you see in the game right now for defense most likely will be gone by tomorrow. So tomorrow we will see most of those sets going, and we'll see Team of the Year offense. Now, will they keep the sets in the game? I kind of feel like yes, they will, because they have done that a lot this year. But theoretically speaking, offense will be added. So you can go ahead and, do the offensive rookie standout, solo challenges, and the Team of the Year offensive solos. And same concept goes for the Team of the Year rookie offensive stuff for the, the sets and the packs. So again, we should see offensive oriented stuff coming out tomorrow. Now, with that in mind, this week we also have the Gauntlet Master coming out, where if you went ahead and did the Gauntlet, champions each and every single week, the Gauntlet Unleashed and that kind of stuff, you now are going to be able to get your Master and sell the card. So it's going to be interesting to see how that shakes up the market. At this moment, we know that the Gauntlet Masters have to be over a 95 overall. Or 94 overalls, meaning they could be a 95, 96, and 97. Now, again, depending on what overall they are, will depend on how much it shakes up the market. If they are a 95 overall, it should, show some impact to the market, especially because it's going to be, what is it? The Gauntlet Masters, like 7 different positions or 8. So it should definitely go ahead and shake up the market to some degree. If it's a 96 or a 97, we should see a huge impact to the market. Obviously, the market's already crashed because of a lot of different things in the game with, bundles and packs and stuff like that. But at the same respect, we should see some kind of market, increase or decrease with this coming out. So just keep that in mind and kind of watch it, monitor it a little bit. See, and again, we will cover this in our next Wednesday's episode of Market Research. So check out that series if you have not done so already. we cover all this kind of stuff and how the market's being affected by different cards. But with that in mind, again, so we have offensive, or Team of the Year offense, Team of the Year rookie standout offense, and of course Gauntlet Master, another Gauntlet Unleashed, which obviously will continue to February 5th, and we have a Gauntlet expansion coming out sometime this week. So again, a lot of stuff coming out this week all at one time. So if you can't get on this week, that really is going to suck, because again, so much stuff going on in MUT this week. Should be one very, very exciting week to have. Obviously this week we will find out who's in the Super Bowl. Today we're going to find out who is in the Super Bowl, if it's going to be Vikings, Patriots, Vikings, Jaguars, Eagles, Patriots, or Eagles, Jaguars. We're going to find out that today, and that obviously will go ahead and initiate the Super Bowl promo. Not this week. Do remember, we do have a Pro Bowl before the Super Bowl, so we'll probably get some kind of Pro Bowl weekend next weekend, and then of course the Super Bowl will follow that with the Super Bowl promo. But just keep in mind, not this week. I do not expect this to happen this week, but probably next week, before the Super Bowl promo comes out, when the Pro Bowl promo, or Pro Bowl is kind of here, we should honestly see something come out, like probably regarding to, Team of the Year offense and defense. Maybe a bundle that guarantees you like one of the two options, and just pulls down the prices of all these cards. Definitely could see EA going ahead and releasing bundles that just pull down the prices of offense and defenses, what's called Team of the Year. So with that in mind, a last subject I want to cover for this video is going to be, why are power-ups useless? So a lot of people are complaining, and I've seen a lot of people make videos about this, and I'm just going to cover this again at the end of this video here, is power-ups are useless. And I know a lot of people are sitting there like, what? Yeah, of course power-ups are useless. I mean, we've been telling you all freaking year, why are you powering up players? It's useless. Well, the old purpose to power up a player was to get an ability, right? You did it so you can get an ability on your player, better stats, but also the abilities. The abilities were the true reason. What we're seeing now is a lot of these players, Team of the Year especially, the players being released with abilities, and newer cards. A lot of newer cards have abilities, and it gets to a point where it's like, okay, what's the point of powering up a player if the new player that just came out already has an ability? And not only that, if you did not see the new Landon Collins, isn't much of an upgrade. His card from his Team of the Year to his power up is like a plus, at 3 different stats, get a +1, and that's pretty much it. And a lot of people are losing their crap about that, saying like, that's bullcrap. What's the point of powering up a player and making them NAT when it comes to now, they're not much better. There truly is not much better of a card when you go ahead and power this card up, because I think EA fluffed up. And I say that for this reason. EA put out these power up cards. They put out, this is obviously the first year they're doing power up cards, okay? And I think they made the stats too good too quickly. You have to keep in mind, 99 overall player, you can't put too many crazy stats. Like obviously 99, if you think about it, it's all 99 overall stats. Well, the issue is we're getting to a certain point where these 99 overall players, in quotes, I mean, you can boost these cards up with motivators, without motivators, but with motivators, obviously. Even without motivators, you can boost them up to almost 99 overall stats. And the issue with that is, like, yes, when you release a new power-up card, if the 97 already has 95, 95, 96, 97, 98, you can't really give him anything better. Or else, again, then if you give him like a 98 stat, he's just going to boost up to 99 without any, struggle. And then what do you do with his 98 or 99 overall version? It's not going to be much better. There's not going to be much improvement. And that's because I feel like they really powered up these cards way too quickly. And then it gets to a degree where it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to power up this card. Or why did I power up this card? If he's just now going to give a +1, +2, there's no purpose to do so, right? And that's what I feel like a lot of people are getting mad at. And it does make sense why a lot of people are getting frustrated with this. Because, like, well, this isn't much of an upgrade. This isn't worth it to upgrade. I'd rather just keep the card, right? Because a lot of these cards are getting abilities. every Team of the Year player, I believe, has an ability, which is, you know, again, what's the point of powering up a card if there's the only reason was to get an ability? Like, the stats was awesome, like, what, +1s, +2s, but the ability was why you got it. And now there's no reason, even with the ability, because these players have abilities on their own. And I get why a lot of people are complaining with that, because they're like, well, you know, I want an actual upgrade from my, you know, base card to the power-up version, and it's not going to be. When you get to higher overall stats, EA has to stop because, you know, 99s are so close to that. And if they go ahead and, let's say they give a, you know, a Harrison Smith with, you know, powered up version 97 overall, is just completely juice stats left and right and center. Well, the issue with what happens is, okay, well, sorry, 96 overall. And 96 overall, if he has juice stats, then what's the point? How are they going to release a 99 overall with, what, the same stats as the 97? No one's going to want the 99 because the 97 has the exact same stats. So unless they go ahead and boost some of his offensive stats and, you know, other categories that don't matter. Cameron Jordan, guys, check out Cameron Jordan's, what is it, his Team of the Week card. Look at his offensive stats. Why does a man have better offensive stats than some of the offensive players? It's mind-boggling. Take a look at Team of the Week, Cameron Jordan. But as I was saying, though, like, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, well, these stats don't matter as much because they are so good. There's no point to get the 99. And to us, obviously, that doesn't matter that much, right? Because, you know, whatever. But for EA, that does. Because they're trying to sell packs. And how are they going to sell packs for a 99 Harrison Smith if 97 has the exact same stats as him? Or if, you know, maybe 1 off or 2 off or one certain category, or maybe even better stats in the card. So it gets to a point where EA literally needs to make the 99s 99 every single position in order to beat the power-up cards. And again, it's just because EA kind of fluffed up in this category. This is the first year EA's doing power-ups, and I feel what happened is they pushed them too fast. They pushed them out too fast. They upgraded them too fast. Game stats increases too fast. And they didn't think of the end goal of the 99 overall card that's going to come out at the end of the year after these power-ups. And, you know, I don't even know how it's going to happen. If you can power up a 99, if there's actually a 99 overall power-up set where you can, you know, put them in the 99 interval into the power-up set, I have no idea how they're going to power that up. I'm going to be honest here, I really don't understand how EA is going to do any of this. So it's going to be interesting to see how they work this out. But, again, if, like, let's say, I don't know, Calvin Johnson, not Calvin Johnson, whoever has power up. Let's say Cain Mack gets a 99 overall. Is he going to get a 99 or, I don't know, 100 overall? It is mind-boggling what they're going to end up doing. But is he going to get another 99 overall power up? And is that going to have like 100 stats? I'm not sure what they're going to do. And again, at this moment, I wish I worked for EA because I wish I could tell you guys the inside scoop here on what they're going to end up doing. But I guess we just have to sit back and wait and see what they end up doing because power-ups at this moment are getting to a point where, again, they're not worth it. They're not worth to power up these cards because their power-up versions are getting to a point where they can't be powered up anymore. So again, guys, you're going to see all the cards I bought in this video and them selling in this last clip. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, guys. I made a total of 10K from this, and to be honest, I wasn't sniping as, you know, like tough as I usually do, so wasn't too bad. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.